Well, and to Justin's point about, it being of the utmost importance for production staff, to be on top of these things and going to a customer when something comes up that was unexpected or that a mistake was made. It is also of the utmost importance that the first people that meet with these customers, like Andy or Brian or one of our designers, is also setting expectations early, saying, look, I don't know that there's ever been a project that has gone from start to finish 100% perfect without the tiniest misstep, and just realize that when something happens, big or small, our fault or a subcontractor's fault or an act of God or nobody's fault, like in the instance of a sewer backup that, maybe you can blame the village or something, but really there's no one to blame. We're going to come to you immediately, explain the problem, why it happened if we can figure it out, and here's how it's already being remedied, or here's some options for solutions. Or in the case of, something like, the conversation Brian has to have often with people on remodels is you just don't know what you're going to get until you open the walls up. There's just no way to know until you open the wall that whatever, name your, there's termites, even though the electrical looks like it's fully updated, you actually have an electrical system from 1920 and you got to redo the whole, there's a myriad of different things. And, I'm sure Brian tells people on every single job before he starts opening walls up, just realize, and a lot of this comes from experience, right? You've experienced it hundreds of times. You can tell people this is worst case scenario, most likely not going to be, but here's what I've seen. And just realize when the walls get opened up, we may be having a conversation. And once you've prepped someone for that, it's a lot easier than, well, I didn't tell you this ahead of time, but now that your walls are open, we need to write a change order.